Well, you certainly found your stride in overtime the last few games.
Yeah, I think we're a confident group when we get in that situation. We got a lot of guys we can put over the boards. And tonight, Maillet, I thought his game got better as the game went on, and what a play. He pulled away speed there and buries it. A big win for the team.
Is this a bit of a trap game in that, you had the rivalry one on with Flint, you've got London on Monday, and this is sort of that Eastern Conference you don't see a whole heck of a lot in the season? Yeah,
I'm proud of the guys. We fought through it. We had some times where we were struggling a little bit in our own zone again, but again, when you win 9 straight, it's funny. You start picking stuff apart, and you're looking for bad things when again you're winning games. So I'm just proud of the effort. We stuck with it. We made some changes in the third there, and I thought it paid off. And Joey made some big saves when we needed them. Their goalie made some big saves too. So it went a bit both ways. And our special teams, again, the power play gets another big goal for us. Special teams are doing really well. I don't know, that one snuck through 2 people's legs, that one they got. So I'm just proud of the group.
I mean, long time since this team held you to 2 goals in regulation. I mean, is that something they're doing, or is that just the ice didn't look great tonight either?
No, the guys were saying the ice was really sticky tonight. So I mean, you're not going to score 9 every night or 6 or 7, but it's nice to win these games, these tight ones too. Just a little bit of preparation for the playoffs here. So I thought we did a good job, and we were above pucks there in the third. Was better. I know they got that goal. We thought it was a bit of a trip there, and they score. So we were a little frustrated there, and even imagine overtime, we thought maybe there could have been a call there. But again, the guys just kept focused and got the job done.
I know there's still new guys, but I mean, Holmes stepping in for a teammate tonight, Dionisio stepping in for a teammate tonight.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, that's the character of the room, and Homer did a great job there. We thought that was a slew foot. We couldn't catch it on the camera, but Homer comes in there, and then obviously Rod steps in too and does another great job. So it's nice to see those guys come in each other's defense. But we have a good group. We know that, and they're tight in there, and everybody's pushing in the same direction.
I mean, I know it's 9 in a row now, but I mean, London comes back from 3-0 down and then wins it in overtime. It's like you can't catch a breath in this conference.
No, and that's why we talk about worrying about ourselves and looking ahead, and that's what we've been doing, and not looking behind. So obviously we got a great look on Monday here at 2:00. I think we're all going to be excited, and it's going to be a heck of a game, and I think we can't wait to see what we got. It's a good testing board for us. I know we've won 9 straight, but we're going to face another top team, and I'm excited for the challenge.
Are you considering a move this year? If so, the Dan Gemus Real Estate team is here to help. Find out why so many homeowners across Windsor and Essex County have put their trust in our team. Learn more at dangemus.com.
I mean, I know it's Mickey Renaud night, and not a lot of guys maybe know the story, the history, but I mean, you're certainly not one of those guys.
I mean, yeah, obviously it's a sad thing to see. My dad coached him, and we named my younger brother after him. So.
You made a point to go over and see his parents there at the start of the game?
Yeah, so I wore 18 my whole life after he passed away, and then this year obviously he was retired, and then I've known his parents for quite a bit now, and I usually see him around in the summer.
Do you have any memories at all? I mean, because you would have been very young.
Yeah, there's some like vivid memories. Like I remember their house kind of being there with him. He used to babysit me along with his sister Penny Renaud, so they used to look after me.
That first goal means something a little bit more then?
Yeah, obviously I think in Mickey Renaud night, and after shaking Marc Renaud's hand, it's big for me to score that goal in front of him.
You guys get out to a great start there. Your first 8 shots, you get the 1-0 lead. They seem to settle in. I mean, what happened second, third period there?
I mean, they're a good team. I mean, they're young, but they work hard and they play tight. So I think, but at the end of the day, our team's got to be a little bit better offensively, and our D helped us out a lot tonight, and that's why we have such a good team.
3 straight wins in overtime now. This team's sort of figuring things out late.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we struggled a bit at the start of the year, giving up goals late. But I mean, now as long as we take it to overtime, we got the skill to win it, so we can do that.
I mean, coming out with London. I mean, anything for you going back to London on Monday?
Nothing, just another game.
When you look at this team, I mean, Maggio's talked a little bit about some games that you guys look back on. He talked about the Hamilton game up there. Do you look back at this Mississauga game too and sort of want retribution for that one?
Yeah, I mean, obviously you want to go, if they already beat you once, you're not going to let them beat you twice. So this was big for us.
Perfect.
What's to say about you guys when you win tight games like Like you guys have been winning games by huge margins, and now you're finding ways to win tight games. What's it say about it?
That our team can push forward. I mean, obviously, if we go down 1 or down 2, we know what to do. And then late in the game, we know we just got to push, play good defensively, and we'll win the game.
A lot of tight games, a lot of overtime games lately. Overtime was a bit of a struggle for you guys early in the season. What's different now for you guys when you get to overtime?
Yeah, I think we just have a wave of a bunch of great players. We got literally anyone can really be sent out in overtime, and I think that makes it tough for the other team. And yeah, we just been really good at it, and it's nice to get that extra point when we can.
As the game went on, 5-on-5, looked like you guys were having a hard time finding space out there. Sort of nice to get some open space with 3-on-3.
Yeah, I think so for sure. I mean, Mississauga played really well tonight. Their D zone, they didn't give us much. They're knocking pucks out, and it was a struggle to get to the net really. And overtime opens up a lot, and I think that's where we want to play, get a lot of space. And yeah, it was just nice to capitalize there.
Talk about that puck popping loose in the neutral zone and what's going through your mind at that time.
Well, I just seen the guy coming down, and I didn't want the other guy to slide by, and then he kind of lost it, and I just was able to get some space, and I think I went 5-hole there. I didn't really know it went in. I just heard the crowd go crazy, so it was nice to get.
It's not too often this team gets held to 2 goals for regulation.
Yeah, I mean, just give credit to them tonight. They came in, played a really good road game, and that's fine. Some games you can't win every game scoring 6 goals, and I think it shows we can play both sides of the game, and it was just nice to get the 2 points for us tonight.
I mean, you come off the Flint win, you got London on Monday. Is this a bit of a trap game too when you don't see an Eastern Conference team like this too often?
Yeah, I mean, you don't really know what to expect. You can just kind of watch a bit of film on them, and they've been a good team recently, so we had to be ready, and we knew it wasn't going to be an easy night. We just had to keep working all night, and I think we did that tonight for sure.
Mickey Renaud night, how much was talked about before the game, during the game, after the game? What was that about?
Yeah, I mean, there was a couple of videos that we watched before the game just on it, and I think it was just it was nice for us to see that video, and a couple of guys didn't really know what it was all about, so it was nice to learn, and to get 2 points from tonight was definitely special.
Not a lot of breathing room either. I mean, you look at London comes back in 3-0 and wins it in overtime. Does it feel weird you win 9 in a row and there just doesn't seem to be any time to sort of take a breath and enjoy it?
Yeah, I mean, I think it kind of helps us really, just because you don't really get to look at it. You kind of just move on to the next game, get a win, keep moving on, and I think I think it's been good right now. We're playing some really good hockey, and we just got to keep it going into Monday.
What's the packed house do for you guys when you pull one out in overtime?
Yeah, it's honestly awesome coming out to this crowd. Seeing them, it definitely gives us all a boost. Especially after those fights, everyone goes crazy, and it's just awesome when we get a crowd like that. It definitely helps us out.
Can you talk a little about that? I mean, Holmes and Dionisio are still kind of new to the team, but the way they sort of step in there tonight to protect teammates.
Yeah, no, that's definitely special for us to see. New guys coming in and knowing we have their back right away, and they've been really good key additions for us. And all those new guys, and it's definitely looks good for the future coming down the stretch.
Just talk about the bonding process with this team.
Yeah, I think it's awesome. A couple weeks, when they first got here, we were getting used to each other, and I think now, especially winning, just really helps everything. And all the new guys are great guys, are awesome on the ice, and they've been really good for us.